Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Do you notice how extra glowy I am today? Today I am filming for you guys this everyday go-to extra dewy, beautiful, simple makeup look. This is my everyday go-to. I love this look. I have this thing memorized, like to the T, the same products every day, all the time. And this is my second time filming this video because the first time I filmed it, I went to trends for all the videos. I loved how it came out. I had so much fun filming it. And then they all erased off my SD card. Don't ask me how. I have no idea. I don't want to think about it. Because when I was like, this erased, I was like, I literally was the cartoons that have like smoke coming out of their ears. I was like, I just refilmed it for you guys because this look is just so easy and quick for me to do, to be honest with you, that it really didn't bother me at all. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the fam that we got going on here. I'm currently doing Vlogmas, so be sure to check that out on your way out too. And let's jump right into this tutorial. So the first thing I like to do is to make sure that my face is primed with a hydrating moisturizing primer. I'm using the NYX Hydratouch Oil Primer. I use about like 3 dots and just kind of warm it up on my hand and go pressing it in. For foundation, one of my go-tos is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. It adds so much hydration and it just makes your face look like glowy and nice and healthy, and it's so affordable, so you know I'm not using a high-end foundation for my everyday look. For this look, I love the foundation to be kind of like sheer light to medium coverage. I don't want it to be too full coverage or too matte or anything like that, which is why this foundation is literally perfect for everyday wear. Now for everyday, I do contour obviously, but I love using a cream contour. This is the Fenty Beauty contour stick in Mocha. It adds such a nice color because it's not too cool toned. So in other words, it's not like too ashy and gray, but it has that nice like bronze effect on the skin. I use the same side on the sponge that I used to blend in my foundation, just so that if there's any excess product on the sponge, it'll help blend out the cream. For concealer, I like to do a little bit of a combo these days. This one right here, this is the YSL Touche Eclat. If someone is French out there watching me, don't make fun of me because I for sure just butchered it. I have no idea how to pronounce this, but it is like a buttercream concealer brightener, so it cancels out like the purple blue veins I have under my eye. And then I like to use the L'Oreal Pro Glow because it's more closer to the color of my skin, and it adds just a nice hydrating touch under the eyes. And I'm gonna put a teeny bit on my nose. Lately I have like this spot right here that is like not picking up any pigment whatsoever. I put foundation on it, I set it, prime it, I do everything, and it's just like a tiny spot on the side that's like I don't think so. So now I'm gonna blend it in with the same sponge, and then I'm gonna go over my eyelids lightly after it's blended out on the under eye to prime my eyelids. I do not care if on my eyelids for this look my veins show through. I don't need it to be like perfectly primed and like a super blank canvas, because I still want this look to be like, in a sense, natural. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want the foundation to be too full coverage. I don't want the concealer to be too full coverage. Just a lot of brightness and glow to the skin. That's kind of like what I usually go for on most days. I love even this base just like this, and just putting like a nice lip. Lately I've been loving looks like that. Just something very like simple and fresh looking. Now I'm gonna set my under eyes using the Coverfx Perfect Setting Powder. But before I do that, I'm gonna make sure I don't have any creasing. This is a really, really good setting powder. It's very lightweight, The Laura Mercier translucent setting powder is like a favorite on YouTube. I'm sure you guys, if you watch a lot of makeup videos, you've probably seen so many people use it. But honestly, it's a little bit thick and heavy on the face, especially if you have dry skin. You may feel that it kind of feels a little, like I said, yeah, like thick and heavy and really drying. This one doesn't feel like that, and the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder is not gonna feel like that. I promise you guys. I have like normal to dry skin, and I love these both. The only thing is, I would not recommend this one unless the price range is fine for you, if you really want to spend that money, but you really don't have to, because the Maybelline Loose Setting Powder is bomb and has replaced all my setting powders. Now this is about the point where I set everywhere that I need to set. The under eyes always go first for me. I have some creases here from like doing like that expression, so I'll set that too. Now with a powder brush, I just go very, very lightly into the powder, and I'm just gonna tap over the area where I contoured just to make sure that sets in place. If you have oily skin, you definitely want to set any creams or liquids you have on your face. For this look, like I said earlier, I like to look very like youthful, hydrated, dewy, glowy. So I don't do any heavy setting. I don't do any baking at all. Just a lot of like light tapping just to set it enough where it doesn't budge, but not too much where, you know, we're looking super matte. We're gonna move on to the eyes. The eyes is so easy that you guys are literally gonna be like, it looks like you tried, but surely didn't. I love, for my everyday go-to look, I love using contour palettes. They just bring the perfect browns. If I could just open this. They bring the perfect browns to just give some dimension to the eye, and you can blend it in and do like a whole wash of color if you don't want to just contour the eye, and it looks like you did this whole nice little eye look, and really what you did was just with your brush, because that's basically what I do. So I'm using the Maybelline Highlighting and Bronzing Kit. This is the Master Bronze. Yeah, the Master Bronze and Highlight Kit. This personally suits my skin tone shade range. I'm not sure if they have darker or lighter ones, but regardless, you can use any contour palette that suits you. And if you don't have any contour palettes, you can use brown eyeshadows, taupe brown eyeshadows, beigey, whichever ones you feel comfortable using. This is just very easy for me because I basically just use everything on this palette for this look. I'm gonna go into this color right here. This adds a really, really, really nice like shadow to the eye, but also adds some color. I'm going in with my favorite fluffy brush. This is the Morphe R40, right? You're the R40 girl, right? Yeah. It's the Morphe R40. I have so many brushes that I forget what everything's called. Like I know, but I gotta like make sure because I mix up the names. I'm just kind of throwing this color in the transition area. If you don't know what the transition area, it's right here where the crease of your eye is, between your brow bone and your eyelid. So it's right in the middle. And you can either leave it like this, like a very light wash, which I love doing, but sometimes I just make it a smidge darker. So I go back and forth until it's blended out how I want it and it's the color I want. Now I grab the same shade and I kind of just brush it back and forth on my eyelid. Like I said, it's just a wash of color, nothing crazy and nothing perfect. You can just keep it in the crease if you want, but I kind of just do like an overall wash. Now I grab a smaller blending brush and I go into this color. It doesn't make this whole difference, and you can actually use this color instead of this color if you want something less orangey and just more to create like a shadow in the eye. But this one I just use to put right here in the outer corner. It doesn't make this huge difference and really darken the eye, but it adds just a kiss of a shadow on the outer portion of the lid, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Now I grab a much smaller brush and I just kind of do a little mix of the two, and I blend it only into this outer portion of the eye. I don't bring it in too much. I stop literally right before my pupil begins. I just feel like it adds like a little, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use this highlighting shade to highlight my brow bone. I feel like adding a brow bone highlight, even if you're wearing like no eyeshadow, maybe just like eyeliner, mascara or something, and you add a nice brow bone highlight, like, by the way, I don't think I mentioned, my brows are done. I had them done from when I filmed this look previously, and it's basically the same brow routine I always do, just not harsh brows. I always do the same brows. I don't really like really harsh brows, just because I feel like they don't look good on my face. Now I'm going to use a little bit of this contour shade and just kind of deepen up the contour I already had, but it also sets the contour in place over the setting powder. And for highlighting, I'm just going to use this same highlighter. I usually just kind of grab any highlighter that I have at hand, but since this contour palette happens to bring a highlighter, I just go ahead and use this one. It is a beautiful highlight. Beautiful. I do kind of like a C shape, so it kind of just connects like that. I'm gonna grab now a much smaller brush for highlighting, and I love highlighting right here above the brow. I don't know why. It just, lately, I'm just like loving doing that. It just brings so much light to the face. Dude, this is like intense. This is intense. This is intense, but don't worry. I'm gonna tone it down right now. I'm gonna put setting spray, which is my fave, the Milani Make It Last. Yes, I did about 100 sprays. I'm gonna let it just dry a little bit, and I like to set my face before I do mascara or put any lip on. Now with the same sponge, since I'm a little damp right now, I'm just gonna go pressing it in. That's gonna just make the highlight melt into the skin and tone it down a little bit. Now that we have some of this glow under control, which who am I kidding? I love to glow. I know a lot of people really don't like that, but I do. I love it. I really like just looking really dewy and glowy. I guess it's because I have dry skin, so any chance that I get to look like a little greasy piggy, I'm taking it. I'm for sure taking it. Before we put on mascara, I'm going to just give my lashes a little bit of a curl, just to kind of bring them up a bit, because my lashes are like super janky. They don't have like that natural really pretty curl that a lot of people's lashes have. For mascara, I love using a brown mascara for this look, and then using black mascara just at the end to add a little bit of like that little like flare, like looking kind of like a Whoville from Grinch type flare. You guys know what I'm talking about? That's my favorite movie ever. But anyways, I'm gonna add some of this Benefit Roller Lash mascara. This mascara, funny story, not funny, but like, you know, not like haha funny, but it's funny. So I really have been wanting to try this mascara for like forever. I'm loyal to my drugstore mascaras. I basically don't steer from them or anything like that, because I just feel like I've tried so many high-end mascaras. I even tried a mascara one time that was $50. I'm not even kidding. It was $50. And it's all the same like crap. So I really wanted to try this one because I saw so many people talking about it and saying how good it is. And as much as I try to stay away, I am like a drug addict when it comes to makeup. Now I'm going in with my black mascara just in the ends. So like I was saying, I really wanted to try it. So in September, Ulta usually does like their like sale that every day like a new thing is on sale. You know what I'm talking about? Well, if you don't, now you know for next September. Well, they do that, and I saw that the Benefit Roller Lash was there for like 10 bucks, and I was like, ooh, snatching it. I am not missing this opportunity, because it's about like a $25 mascara, and I was like, I'm not paying $25 when I paid $7 for this, and I love it. So you see, it's not a funny story, but you know, whatever. For the lower lashes, I don't use any black mascara. I just use the brown mascara just because I want to deceive the public and make it seem like I have really nice and long lower lashes, even though I really do not. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of blush. I bet you didn't see that one coming because I never use blush, but for my everyday look, I really like using this specific blush. This is Wet n Wild's blush in Apricot in the middle. It's a nice apricot blush, but it has a gold reflex in it, so it kind of just brings together your contour and your highlight. And it just complements the skin so well because it's like very soft and pretty. And now, before we wrap everything up, I really like wearing a nude lipstick with gloss. But nude lipsticks on their own tend to look like a little weird on me. They like wash me out or are too light, too peachy, too pink, too, you know. So I love to use a brown lip liner, and then I like to top the lipstick with a gloss that has like a very nice sheen, pinky sheen to it. It kind of just like balances out. This lip liner is Chestnut from Ofra Cosmetics. For lipstick, one of my faves right now, my favorite nude lipsticks, is from the Ulta Beauty line. I haven't tried too much of their stuff, but this lipstick, I tried it and I was like, damn, this is so nice. It is the color 259. It is very creamy, very pigmented, and a dream. I use normally the NYX Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie, but when I'm feeling a little extra bouge, I like using the Fenty Beauty Lip Gloss, but that is obviously more expensive than a NYX gloss. But the Fenty Beauty gloss is amazing. Now I'm gonna give myself just an extra little spray, and we are done. This is my everyday go-to simple extra dewy. I just love this makeup look. This makeup look is just so nice. You can even wear this to go out or anything like that. It doesn't even have to be like super everyday, and you know what I'm saying? It has a lot of steps to it. It does, but I feel like it makes it look like you did this whole thing, when in reality you kind of kept it a little simple because we're classy girls here, you know what I'm saying? I just love this look. I'm obsessed with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys love this look as much as I do, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.